Colby. This is Colby's Kitchen. Today I'm going to be showing you how I make my paella recipe. This is not by any means an authentic paella, but it's the way that I like to make it, and I think it's very good, and so do my friends. So let's get into the ingredients. Okay, so the first thing I have here is some frozen peas. I'm letting these thaw in here, and next here we have some grated onion and some grated tomato. This is how I make my little sofrito, you can call it. And here we have some saffron. Now saffron is very pricey compared to most other spices. So I feel like if you're gonna go and purchase it, you might as well use a good amount so you can actually taste it. Here I have some cut up chicken breast into little bite-sized pieces, some chorizo cut into medallions, and then we have some mussels that have been scrubbed and cleaned thoroughly. And then in here we have some shrimp with the tails on. You can take the tails off if you prefer, but I like how it looks with the tails on. You're also going to need, this is very important, arborio rice. Traditionally, it should be more like a bomba rice, but that's very hard to find in most grocery stores. So arborio works very well. You're also gonna need some white wine. And for garnish, we've got some lemons and some parsley. And then lastly, we're going to need some chicken stock. And I wanted to give you an idea of how much saffron I'm putting into the chicken stock, but I like to infuse the chicken stock with the saffron and then just cook that a little bit over some low heat, just so it infuses and gets all those flavors in there. This is also going to add the yellowish color that you want in paella. So a very important part of making paella is actually the paella pan. If you don't have a paella pan, you can make paella in a regular skillet. I've done it many times, but this is the best way because it heats evenly all over, so everything cooks well and it gets nice little crispy rice on the bottom. So to start, we're going to put some olive oil into this pan that is slightly preheated. It probably needs to get a little warmer. Okay, so now that the pan is thoroughly heated, I'm going to add in my diced up chicken breast. You can also use chicken thighs for this. I think they're both equally good. The thighs actually stay a little more juicy, but chicken breasts are leaner, so really whatever you feel like doing. I'm just gonna sprinkle these with a little salt. And we're gonna cook them until they're nice and golden brown. They don't need to be cooked all the way through because you're going to be cooking, well, the rest of the dish cooks. Okay, so now that the chicken is a little bit browned and mostly cooked through, I'm gonna push it to the side. The center of the pan is going to be where the most heat is. So I'm gonna push it to the side and add in the chorizo. And then we're gonna let that caramelize a little bit. Let some of the juices out. I'm gonna turn this down. So now that the sausage has crisped up, nicely crisp, it's a hard word to say. I'm gonna add the sofrito. This isn't really, whatever, it's my sofrito. This is already going to help deglaze the pan a little bit. We're just gonna mix this all in there. You know, let the flavors mesh together, all that good stuff. So now that I've mixed it pretty well, I'm gonna add about a half a cup of white wine, a dry white wine. And I'm just gonna let that simmer for a little bit so that it can reduce, and then on to the next step. Okay, that's reduced a tiny bit. It's still gonna finish reducing as the rest of this cooks. I'm gonna add in the rice now. I'm just gonna mix all of this together. Now I'm gonna add some paprika. Make sure it's a sweet paprika, because that's just the best way to go. It's a good little dash or 5 of that. Mix that up a little bit. Now I'm going to ladle in my saffron infused chicken broth. Really don't need to use a ladle for this. It's a little messy, but it's the way I'm choosing to do it. And you just want it so the rice is pretty much covered. I think that's good enough. I'm just gonna stir it a tiny bit, even it out in the pan, and it's going to slowly cook uncovered for probably about 30 minutes. I'm guesstimating. Okay, I forgot to mention, as the stock reduces, you are most likely going to need to add more. Just keep adding more stock until the rice is almost cooked, and then that's when we're gonna add the shrimp and the mussels. If you run out of stock and the rice still isn't cooked, that has already established enough flavor by now, so you can just use water. But yeah, just keep continuing to add stock until the rice is almost there. Now I am going to add in our shrimp and mussels. You can do this messy or you can do it neat. I like to do a cute little pattern with it, and I just seasoned the shrimp with a little salt. That's it. It's going to absorb the flavor from the rest of this broth that's in here. And we're gonna throw the mussels in. And since there's a little bit amount of broth left, once these mussels start to open, we will know they are done and the rice is done. Lastly, when it's almost done, I'm gonna add my thawed peas, just so they can warm up a little bit. We're not trying to cook them. This adds a lot of color and a nice little sweet flavor as well. So this is the way I like to garnish it, with the lemons all around. I think it looks really pretty, and it also makes it so you can squeeze a little lemon on each bite. And I'm gonna try it now. I'm really excited. Oh, it's really hot. Oh my God, it's so good. Oh wow. I can't wait to eat more of this and share it with my friends, but please let me know if you liked this video, and let me know what kind of recipes you'd like to see. If you want to see more, I don't know, I'm new at this. Just leave a comment down below and leave a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. I'd really appreciate it, and thank you for watching.